Hello, everyone. Welcome to the World Chess Hall of Fame. Thanks for coming tonight. We have a very special evening for everyone. A special thanks to Dr. Jeannie Karen Sinkfeld and Rex Sinkfeld for sponsoring these concerts. I have a few announcements. I want to remind everyone that if you're not already a member of the World Chess Hall of Fame, please go to the front desk and they'll get you set up on your way out. Also, just in time for the holidays, the World Chess Hall of Fame is launching Jingle. It's an over-the-top holiday-themed pop-up with a chess twist. Starts November 19th. During the day, families and children can enjoy Jingle's hot chocolate, cookies, and treats while having fun with hands-on activities and projects. And then at night, Jingle transforms into an adults-only cocktail lounge with chess-inspired drinks and small bites from the Kingside Diner. All that information's on the website if you're interested. If you haven't already, please visit the exhibits below us. The first floor is Pawns and Passports. It features chess sets from all over the world. The second floor is chess sets, or it's chess items that relate to food and beverage. We call it Check Please. And lastly, the floor we're on now is Masterminds. It's all about young chess prodigies throughout the years. Upcoming concerts, November 11th, the Missouri Music at 200. It's the Missouri's bicentennial this year. By American Wild Ensemble. November 17th, keyboardist and piano player Greg Ron. December 2nd, Chamber Project St. Louis. And then lastly, December 14th, Home for the Holidays with the 442s, Brian Owens and Peter Martin. I know. I want to thank our production crew, Babatu Murphy, Kiaras Henry, Grace Robertson, and Tim Albert on the video and sound. I also want to thank Brittany and Matt for making this event run smoothly tonight. So tonight you're going to enjoy a live performance of selections from YourSong, Volume 1, the newest album by traditional jazz and pop artist Erin Bode. Erin will share the story and inspiration behind each piece, including how her unique project continues to foster connection, which is what music is truly about. Erin has brought an entirely new concept to the world of music. When a fan approached her and asked her to record a song for his wife on their anniversary, a world of positive possibility opened up for Erin. She continued to connect with her fans and not just record, but also compose specific songs. In a world of massive stages and distant celebrity, Erin Bode has developed a new space, a form of intimacy between artist and listener that truly reflects and bolsters the human spirit. So without any further ado, please welcome to the stage Erin Bode.
Good evening, everybody. This is so nice to be here back at the World Chess Hall of Fame. It has been, well, at least a year and a half since I've been here. And this is absolutely one of my favorite venues in St. Louis to play. Such a beautiful space on every floor here. And I want to thank you very much for choosing to come out and see us tonight. We're all packed in here nicely and kind of like chess pieces, I'm noticing. And I noticed the color contrast of the chairs as well. Doesn't go unnoticed by me. And I'm just so excited to be presenting this music to you. I think you heard in the introduction that this is the album release weekend for me for a collection of songs that are very, very near and dear to me, but also near and dear to the people who asked me to record them for them. And I'm going to share with you the stories of each song as we go along, but we're going to start out with one that was requested of me to record for an anniversary. And it was a man named Peter who wanted to give this song to his wife Linda for their anniversary. It's a very special song to them. It might be special to you as well. This is a very beloved song by the Beatles, and we're going to start off with this one tonight, and I hope you enjoy it. Places
forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So you maybe also remember from the introduction that this whole concept started sort of like a bolt of lightning. I was playing at Jazz at the Bistro for Valentine's Day, which is something that I have done for years and years. And somebody came up to me afterwards and he told me that he had an idea and he was wondering if I might be into it. He said, my wife and I are about to celebrate our 10th anniversary, and I'm wondering if you might help me to give her a gift that I think would be really special for her. And he said, our song is How High the Moon, and I would like to be able to give to her a version arranged especially for her, that's just for her, that you record and I can give to her. And like I said, it just hit me like, this is an incredible idea. I can't believe it. Yes, of course I will do this for you. And so my husband arranged this beautiful version of the song, and we had an incredible guitar player who had just recorded with me for my previous album record his part in New York. And then we had one of the violinists from the St. Louis Symphony, Celeste Boyer. She recorded the violin part for it. And we gave it to him, he gave it to his wife, and we were kind of off and running with this idea, and I started telling people about it. And so more and more people started coming to me and asking me if I might do the same for them. And one day, a man came up to me and he had a poem that he had written for his wife. He had been writing poems for her for years. And one in particular, he felt would make a really good love song. And so he asked me if I would take it and make it into a love song. And I said, absolutely, I would love to do that. And I was about to go write with my writing partner, Victor Krause, in Nashville. And so I brought the song, a melody, and about 45 minutes later, we had this song that's called The Moon Is Ours Tonight.
The moon is ours tonight. There's no one else in sight. the sweet love we found. Solid now for years, in good times and through tears, hand in hand together, sharing life as dears, hand in hand together. The moon is ours tonight. There's no one else in sight. A golden beam forms a scene of wonder and delight. Oh, the moon is ours tonight. Finding over time that hills are more climbed. Bodies getting creaky, but our love is in its prime. Tender, sweet, and strong, guiding us along, making it completely clear. We're where we both belong, making it completely clear. We're here. Oh, the moon is ours tonight. There's no one else in sight. Golden beam forms a scene of wonder and delight. Oh, the moon is The moon is ours tonight. There's no one else in sight. Golden beam forms a scene of wonder and delight. This moon is not to miss. It's bathing us in bliss. It's witnessing our kiss. The
Thank you. Thank you very much. So I've been able to do these songs for all different occasions, for different reasons and different inspirations. And the next one we're going to do is a very, very famous one. I'm sure it's one that you all know very well. And it's not one that I had ever performed before, and it was not in my repertoire, but I'm actually very grateful that it is now, because it's something that I really enjoy singing. And this was one requested by Sandra for us to record and perform for Virgil on his birthday. And it's by the Turtles.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, you say that you belong to me and ease my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you together. Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together, so happy together. How is the weather? So happy together. We're happy together. We're happy together.
Thank you. So I have a website for this project, as I would think you would assume, and it's yoursongforalways.com, and you can go there and learn a little bit more about what we do and find out the process. And you can also contact me there. You can fill out a little form that will tell you, or tell me, rather, the purpose for which you would like to have a song created. And also, you can tell me some of your favorite music, some of the things that have touched you over the years that would help me to understand better your aesthetic and, you know, the types of things that you like to hear in a song that might be created for you. And the song we're about to do is one that I actually got a request to record a song at the very last minute last year in February. It was maybe like February 5th. And I was sitting in my room. I was getting ready to go work in the studio, actually, that day. And I got an email while I was putting my makeup on. And it was from a guy who reminded me that I had sung for his wedding 11 years prior. And he said, I was wondering if you remember singing this song by Mason Jennings for me and my wife for our first dance. I'd really like to give her a version of it for Valentine's Day this year. And how quickly could you record it? Because Valentine's Day is just a few days away. I said, man, I'm going to the studio right now. I called him because he gave me his phone number. I called him and I'm like, I'm going today. I can do it today. He said, let's do it. I said, oh, great. And I didn't even tell, I was going over to Victor Krause's house. I didn't even tell him that that we were going to record a song that day. But I surprised him when we got there. And he said, okay, let's do it. And I think we finished this song in maybe 4 or 5 hours. It was a very quick one. But, you know, the process of internalizing a song and thinking of every moment and detail of that song in order to make it special for somebody is a really moving process, and I enjoyed it so much. And this is a song that I had only sung once before, but now I just love singing it, and I'm so glad that it's back in my life. It's called Be Here Now.
Be here now, no other place to be. Just sit here dreaming of how life would be if we were somewhere better, somewhere far away from all our worries. Well, here we are. You are the love of my life. Be here now, no other place to be. All the doubts that linger, just set them free and let the good things happen. Let the future come into each moment like a rising sun. You are the love of my life. Yeah, you are the love of my life. Yeah, you know you are. Sun goes up and we start again. no other place to be. This whole world keeps changing, so come change with me. And everything that's happened, all that's yet to come, is here inside this moment. It's the only one. You are the love of my life. Yeah, you are the love of my life. Oh yeah, you know you are. Sun comes up and we start again. 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 Sun comes up, we start again. Sun comes up and we start again. It's all new today. All we have to say is be here now. Oh, be here now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I had the great fortune of when my album The Little Garden came out. This sort of serendipitous situation occurred where one of the broadcasters on the BBC London, whose name is Danny Baker, one afternoon, I guess, he was searching on iTunes for somebody else named Erin, and he came up with my name first. And he listened to some of my music and he liked it, and he started playing it. And he told me this story in person, actually, when I got to go and do an interview with him. He had started playing my music, and he got for me a lot of listeners in the UK, for which I'm extremely grateful. And I started getting emails from people over there and orders on my website for albums. And so I wrote to him and to tell him how thankful I was to him for the recognition and for playing my music. And I had the opportunity to be over in the UK, actually, for a wedding for a friend of mine, but I made sure that I went a few days early in order to go and visit him. And he let me come on his show and be in the studio there, the BBC studios in London. It's pretty exciting. And so I got to do that, and ever since then, I've still kept in contact with a lot of my listeners that are over there, and I got an email through my YourSong website from a man named Colin Flynn a few months ago, and he said that he has been listening to my music for a while, and he was wondering if I would consider recording a song that he wrote several years ago that he's always wanted to have a recording of. He used to be in a band when he was in college. I guess he's from Cardiff in Wales, and he had a band called Glee Club. And he wrote this song after he got divorced, and then he rewrote it after he got divorced again. And I think this song has provided a lot of closure for him and a lot of healing. And I think I'm hoping that this is sealing the deal here by having a recording of it. And but I have just loved this song. It's a really well-written song, and I'm really glad that he asked me to do it. And I tell everybody this story every time I do it, and maybe you guys in the band will concur with me. I think that the bridge on this song is one of the best bridges I have ever heard. It's so good. You can tell me what you think later, afterwards, when we're talking. So we hope you enjoy this one. This is called Slide.
From where I've been lately, I see you growing old. There's not much I can say now. This world is hard and cold. But if you feel you're slipping, losing all control, I will be there for you. When we were young, we'd say that the future burned with gold. We only had a short time, then all our dreams were sold. I never really thought that we would always win. I only hoped that we would slide and be free. Oh, slide and be free. I don't know why the clouds came in and spoiled the view. Maybe we just grew. When I think back, I only see the sunny day, your smile, our happy child. Now the times pass by, we're older, wiser, changed. All the hate and anger seems so tired and faded. And if one day we should meet in some neutral place, I hope we hug and smile and slide and be free. Oh, 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 slide.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm really glad about this next one we're going to do for you too. I'm so glad that it was included as a request that somebody made. It's a song that was requested by a man. He wanted to give it to his wife, also for their anniversary. And the two of them have kind of an interesting story. They were very close friends through high school and through college, and they never dated. They never got together during any of that time. And at some point, I guess it hit both of them that they should have been dating all of that time. And they got together, realized that there was more to their friendship than just being friends. And so it seemed very appropriate when at their wedding that they have a song that sort of pointed out this kind of amazing coming together of the two of them. And so they chose the song that I think was popular for them maybe in high school. John and I were talking earlier, or you were saying earlier, how this song sort of defines the 90s. It was there. It came out in 1991, massive hit by Vanessa Williams, and I love singing it. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. This is called Save the Best for Last.
Sometimes the snow comes down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. I see the passion in your eyes. Sometimes it's all a big surprise. 'Cause there was a time when all I did was wish you'd tell me this was love. It's not the way I hoped or how I planned, but somehow it's enough. And now we're standing face Isn't this world a crazy place? Just when I thought our chance had passed, you go and save the best for last. All of the nights you came to me, and some silly girl had set you free. You wondered how you'd make it through. I wondered what was wrong with you. 'Cause how could you give your love to someone else and share your dreams with me? It's not the very thing you're looking for, it's the one thing you can't see. But now we're standing face to face. Isn't this world a crazy place? Just when I thought our chance had passed, you go and save the best for last. Sometimes the very thing you're looking for is the one thing you can't see. Sometimes the snow comes down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. Just when I thought our chance had passed, you go and save the best for last. You went and saved the best for last. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I have a little, there's, like I said, there's a form on the website, and it has a very particular title section that comes into my email. And whenever I see it, it comes in little brackets that tells me it's from that website. And every time that happens, I get really excited because every inquiry about me recording a song for them is a new story. And these stories are just so dear to me. They've really become a part of me. Whenever somebody chooses to share that part of their life with me, it's just like a whole world that opens up, and I'm just so grateful for it. And this next one is really fascinating to me. I got an email, I suppose it was maybe in the winter this last year, or this previously in this year, from a guy named Tim, and he's a couple years younger than I am. He grew up a part of his life. He lived here during high school. He graduated from Limburg High School, but he was born in Papua New Guinea because his parents were missionaries there in the late 70s and throughout the 80s. And this was the first place that they were asked to go. And one of the reasons that they were asked to go there was because this is one of the most remote areas of one of the most remote areas of the world. And this was a part of the island that had 4 tribes, and they had never had access to airplanes ever yet. And this was in the 80s. And they asked this missionary and his wife if they would help these tribes to build an airstrip. And because they had no access to airplanes, they had no machinery of any kind, so they had to do this by hand.
And so they have video and pictures that he shared with me of them tying ropes around boulders and dragging them off of this field, and then going into the nearby streams and getting bags and just baskets full of gravel that they would then carry up onto the field and lay flat so that airplanes could land there. It took them about a year. Did I mention that already? Anyway, just an incredible story. And this was just the first place that his parents went. And then they ended up in Shanghai and Vietnam and just all over the world. They spent their lives serving people and doing amazing things. They ended up retiring as professors at a university in Wisconsin. And so he thought that as a retirement gift for them, how wonderful would it be to have a song written for them to commemorate their lives of service. And I was very excited about this prospect, although he sent me like 4 single-spaced pages of information. And I warned him, I said, Tim, I just want you to know I'm not Woody Guthrie. I'm not going to write you like a 14-stanza, epic poem here, but I'm going to do my best. And so I wrote this song, and I'm hoping that the words and the music together tell this story. And he sent me a beautiful video of them listening to it for the first time at a party that they held together, like a family reunion style party. And it was just very, very moving for me. And I hope, and I think that the song was moving for them as well. And he gave me kind of a theme to work with. He felt that the theme of one stone would be a good one. So that's what this song is called.
Gathered from the beds of streams, carried by the hands of men, laid at the feet of the highland hills. These stones cry out their message still. Don't urge me, leave or turn away. Where you are is where I'll stay. All I have is yours to keep. Even death won't take you from me. With one stone, plans were laid. Truth was told, a path was made. With one stone, hear the call, the voice of you love with the love that was given you. It's there in everything you do. You give of yourself, that is love. Living faith and hope and trust. Where can I go apart from you? In morning light and darkness too. When shadows fall and block the sun, your hand is there to guide me on. With one stone, plans were made. Truth was told, a path was laid. With one stone,
you very much. So we have a couple songs left to do for you, but I wanted to just take a moment to introduce you to these incredible musicians who I can't believe it myself. This is the first time that that I'm playing with them. And I'm just so thrilled to get to be able to work with these guys. We're on a little mini tour this weekend because, as I mentioned earlier, this is the release weekend of this new album. And so they're all from Kansas City. And and what's funny is that we're not actually playing in Kansas City. You're not from Kansas City? Is that what you're saying? Mitch is from Omaha. And I know they're not technically close. I mean, they're a few hours away, but okay, so we have an Omaha and then Kansas City. And I wish we were playing in Kansas City. It would be great. But we'll hit that another night. That'll be great. But I'll start over here. Mitch is just a fantastic player, as you can hear. I've been seeing him and hearing about him for years now. And I'm just so grateful and in awe and so happy that he's here tonight playing so beautifully. This is Mitch Town on the piano. And back here on the bass is, he is from Kansas City, and so grateful that he's here. Somebody who every time he does these little things while I'm singing, and I kind of want to turn around and like have a conversation with him, but it would be inappropriate while I'm singing. This is DeAndre Manning on the bass. And here on the guitar, I mean, I'm just enjoying this so much. Your playing is so absolutely beautiful, and I'm so glad that we're doing this tonight. This is just really great. This is Adam Schlossman on the guitar. And John and I had something in common. We realized earlier tonight that we both know one of my very, very favorite jazz teachers in the whole world, Christine Hitt, who taught me. She's basically the reason that I'm here right now because she gave me my first chance at being a jazz singer in college. And she's wonderful. But this is John Kazillermutt on the drums. Did I do it? I was practicing their last names in the green room because
mine's hard.
His is hard, yeah. He said whatever came out of my mouth would be fine.
I
But
would have said that no matter what you said. I would have been like, great job.
so I'm pretty. I think I got. Okay, all right, cool. I got it right. All right. So I have this friend, Nicole Dawsey, who lives here in St. Louis, and she runs this incredible organization called Prevented. It's an addiction relief organization, and they do wonderful, wonderful work. And last year during the pandemic, she had an online event, which is something that they normally do in person, but it's a memorial event in which they get people together to really pay homage and tribute to those people who have lost their lives to addiction. And it's a chance for people to get together and care about those people and remember them. And she asked if I would record a couple songs, video record a couple songs to contribute to the event. And so I did that, but she also asked me if I would choose the songs. And that was a pretty interesting challenge because what do you choose for an event like that? And so one song came to mind quickly. I thought of the song that Bonnie Raitt made famous, Cry on My Shoulder. I don't know if you remember that song. Such a beautiful one. Just a wonderful one about unconditional love. And at that time, I had also been listening to a lot of Bill Withers. Actually, over the summer, I got into Bill Withers, a deep dive. And this was even before he passed away. And somebody had recommended to me this song. And it just sort of came to me when I was thinking of something that might say just what needed to be said. And it's this beautiful one that it's maybe not as famous as some of his others, but just so touching. And it's really a song about supportive, unconditional, undying love for somebody when you just really need to work something out together. It's called You Just Can't Smile It Away.
You just can't smile it away. It's much more than passion. Oh, it's love. And I've heard some people say they've seen love move mountains. You just can't laugh it away. It's too deep inside your feelings. Oh, it's love. And love comes eager to stay. It just doesn't leave you that way. Let's sit and talk it over and work it out. I love you so. Can't we just talk it over and see what we can do? You just can't pass it away like some silly fashion. Oh, it's love, and love comes eager to stay. It just won't leave you that way. Let's sit and talk it over and work it out. I love you so. Can't we just talk it over and see what we can do? Can't we just talk it over and work it out? I love you so. Let's sit and talk it over and see what we can do. You just can't smile it away. It's much more than passion. Oh, it's love. And I've heard some people say they've seen love move mountains. Oh, it's love. And I've heard some people say they've seen love move mountains. Oh, it's love. And I've heard some people say they've seen love move mountains.
Once again, Mitch Town, DeAndre Manning, Adam Schlossman, John Gazelma. And I do have copies of the album, and I'm not sure, I'm going to have to run down and get them, but I think, is it okay if I bring them back up here and sell them? Is that, I don't know if there's anyone official here that can tell me. I'm going to do that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna be right back after we do this last song. And it's just been so wonderful to be here with all of you. Thank you so much. You've been a really wonderful audience. You look, what I can see of you, you're beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. And yeah, so like I said, we have this last tune to do. And this was another very, very special. Each song is very, very special, but this one in particular means a lot to me because, again, I was at Jazz at the Bistro, And somebody came up to me afterwards and he said, I'm going to be calling you, or I need to be in touch with you about writing a song for me. And when I'm in touch, I'll tell you why. And I said, okay. And so he called me. I gave him my phone number, and he called me. And he was telling me that he had recently been diagnosed with Huntington's disease. And he had such incredibly supportive and wonderful friends and family. And he thought, what better way to tell them how much he loved them and how much they meant to him than to have a song written for them. And I thought, well, I think that's perfect too. So we talked, and this was I think it was February of 2020, and so things were just about to shut down. We didn't know it at the time, but we had nothing better to do than to talk every month or so, and him telling me his story and why he loved his family and friends. And he said, take your time. When the song is finished, I want to be able to present it to them in person. So so I took about a year to write it. And when I gave it to him a few months ago, he just loved it. He was so happy with it. And when he listened to it, he said, you know, I'm a really big saxophone fan. Is there any way we could add saxophone to this? I said, sure, why not? Yeah, anything you want. This is your song. And so I was at home, and I was telling my husband about this conversation I just had with Jim. And he said, well, if you want saxophone, you should see if you can get the best. You should ask David Sanborn if he'll play on it. And I was like, that is a good idea. It's all right. And so all of us know this really great guy, Brian, who runs the club that we're going to play in on Saturday night in Omaha, Nebraska. It's called The Jewel. And I played there a few years ago, and the night before I played there, David Sanborn played there. So I knew that Brian knows David Sanborn. So I called Brian, and I said, do you think you could help me to get David Sanborn to play on a song that I just wrote and recorded for somebody? He's like, let's do it. Brian's very optimistic. I love him. So he took it on as a project, and about a week and a half later, we got a yes. And I think it's because when David Sanborn heard Jim's story, I mean, he was really touched by it, and I'm just so proud that he wanted to be a part of it for Jim. And so I'm really proud that he's on this song. And so this is a great song that says thank you. It's called Because of You. I've been pulled into you like a magnet. There's no need to resist. I give in, and I could tell right away that this is heaven. You walked through my door, couldn't ask for more love. Give me all that I truly love. You make me happy.
Thank you so much. You've been really wonderful. Good night, everybody.